So let's discuss, is love at first sight a real phenomenon? I know when I was younger, in my 20s, maybe up into my early 30s, I would always say it's not real. It's, I don't know what that is. It's an infatuation. I discounted the power of that experience. And I'm talking about this because I actually wrote a book a few years back, and I'm doing this channel because I really want to help people maybe come to see love a similar way that I do, not for any validation, but because I can help people lose their confusion about what these feelings, and so it's not such a scary experience. It's falling in love, and really, if you see it the way I do, then no one can break your heart. It doesn't happen, and you have just your expectation changes, and you have a way more fun experience with that person, without strings and attachment and expectation. I think it's time for this kind of idea to gain traction. So, yeah, love at first sight is a real phenomenon. Let me say that. We know scientifically through studies that your brain can have this trigger response to seeing a potential mate, and it's the mating instinct, a primitive instinct that we have been hardwired with, so that we continue this game, this universe of having babies, and the evolution continues. It's powerful, and it's real. But I will say that love at first sight is what I would label primitive love, meaning it's not how much you like and respect and care for that person, which can only be developed over time and getting quality time and getting to know them. That's what ideally what you should be searching for, is that unconditional love of like a friend or like a child or a parent, that has to underlie your relationship, I believe. So it happens. You're going to go through this life, and you're going to see someone, and that process is going to fire, and it's exciting. It's the increased pulse, the heart rate, all the signs, the excitement, the feel-good chemicals, the dopamine and so forth, that start firing off in your brain. It's an awesome experience. However, we need to be aware that that doesn't mean that that's going to be our partner through life. They're going to be a good partner. They might be a terrible fit for us. And what I argue in my book is that there should be a lot of different qualities you should be looking for in that partner to have a really great partner, a great time together that's supportive and challenging and fun, you have good conversation and so forth. Talk about that in other videos. But go for it. You've got the attraction. Go find out. Go flirt. Take a shot. Don't live with the regret of not trying. When I was younger, that was my story. I was very shy and didn't know how to interact with women or flirt, or didn't understand the game. And it's a game. You don't have to be manipulative, but understand the rules of it and make it playful. And that'll be a topic for another time. Go flirt, go find out. But should it not work out, I'm telling you, should that person not be your partner for the next 50 years, do not be upset or shocked or surprised. The odds are it's not going to be a great partner. Odds are you're probably not even going to really hit it off, I think. And if you're uber attractive, you might give it a shot, but that doesn't mean that all the other qualities are going to be there for any amount of time. I hope that makes sense. Also, I want to say that if you're younger, when I was in my 20s, I met a girl and I made that mistake. I'd been with women before, and they're attractive. I was attracted to them, but this was one who, wow, she just rocked me. She was like a fantasy kind of woman, and physically, and she reminded me of my childhood crushes from sci-fi movies. That was powerful, and she could dance, so that was a hook. And we dated for a while, but I mistook that powerful. I think it's really akin to lust, and I have no problem with lust. Extreme infatuation, and thinking that's a sign from God or the universe. Hey, Doug, that's the one you're meant for. And when it didn't work out, I was all broken up and wondering, well, why am I so broken up? Why? She wasn't that great of a partner. Not that there's anything wrong with her, just we didn't click. And it was because I made that mistake of thinking that powerful primitive impulse was the sign that was my soulmate. Although I never really believed in that sort of thing. So don't do that. Give it a shot. And I'll say, for any relationship you might be pursuing or in right now, I'm just telling you, the odds are probably this day's going to come where it's not really going to be working for you. I don't think that's anything to be upset about or shocked about. It's just reality. It's cool. Hopefully you still have the underlying love of friends. Hey, we had a great time together, and we learned and grew together. and I still care about you. We're just not going to be like intimate partners anymore. If it works out, great, but don't take it for granted. And then what else I want to say about this? Shoot. Sorry, I'm kind of winging it here. Don't make that mistake of thinking that you're meant to be together. Go out and try. And then also, guys, don't be shocked. Say you're with a great partner. You're clicking. It's awesome, and you love them, and maybe you're still in love. You still have that. And this is important to know that this in love, this chemical reaction, doesn't last more than like 18 months, give or take. But there's a scientific reason for that. You need novelty for that process to continue. So don't be shocked should you then see someone and have that attraction for, wow, I'm in love with this person, I need to break up with my partner. I say no, you're gonna fall in love multiple times. I think it's happened for me. I see it, everywhere. Don't be shocked by it. Don't think I married the wrong, or I'm with the wrong person. I don't believe in marriage, but I'm with the wrong person. You need to leave that to chase that which may or may not materialize. These whirlwind romances, we just met, now we're getting married 2 days later, a week later. Good luck to you. Also, I cringe at these, romantic stories. My father, not my father. I'm just telling a story here. I've heard, saw my mother, when they were 14 across a crowded dance floor, and he said, I'm going to marry that woman that he's just seen. Well, hey, good luck, man. I hope that worked out for you. And it's just our naivete as we go through life. We mistake that experience as a sign that we're meant to be together. And I think it's a big mistake. Odds are, at best, you're going to get along pretty well. At best. Very slim chance you're really going to be a great fit for each other. So know that you're going to have to try some different people. It's cool. Don't be afraid, but also get out there, get on the dance floor, and go flirt, and go date, and go meet people, and try to build these relationships, because for me, that's fun. It's what life's about as much as anything else. People and relationships, and that kind of intimate relationship. When it's right, it's awesome, it's worth searching for. So if you read the book or stick with these videos, I hope I can get you to that point where it's really, you understand, it's nothing to fear. No one can break your heart or make you complete. You're complete already. And if you're not, then you need to work on yourself. Personal development. You might have to go learn the laws of, not the laws of attraction, you hear all the time in terms of just manifesting the things you want, but why people are attracted, or women are attracted to certain types and so forth. Understand it, know the game, get good at it, because it's a winnable game. Doesn't matter what you look like, you can be an attractive person. You can succeed at attracting good, potential mates, and you deserve that. Okay, so I think that's long enough for today. I hope you find these videos helpful. I'll try to keep them coming regularly, and I'm sorry if I repeat here and there. I'm just trying to get better at this. Wish you well. Bye.